Hey, in today's live Facebook video, I want to talk briefly about compassion and why it's essential and a key component in trauma-informed yoga. It's important that you meet yourself with compassion whenever you show up to a yoga practice. Oftentimes here in the West, we look at yoga through the lens of asana, movement, and creating shapes with our body. In trauma-informed yoga, we can take that and remove the expectation, instead arrive with awareness and arrive in a space just as you are without trying to have an expectation of how you're supposed to appear or experience yoga. And you instead move into this frame of thinking about it not so much with the analytical or judgmental mind, but rather the experience of feeling and embodying wisdom. Compassion is the ability to empathize with other people in their suffering. And so we can turn this around and reframe it with self-compassion, turning the awareness inward of how you feel when you show up on your mat. Day to day, it's going to be different. Sometimes you might show up and you might be really exhausted and it's difficult to get a full practice in. Instead of meeting yourself with harshness or being critical or judgmental of yourself, feeling that depletion and exhaustion, observe it for what it is. Observe that maybe for you, your practice is lying on your mat and breathing, laying on your back or your belly and finding a space of peace and stillness. Perhaps it's slow and gentle movement. So compassion is a key component in overcoming trauma because you can look at yourself just as you are in the present moment without analyzing, without judging, and empathize with yourself, empathize with whatever you're going through, whatever experience or suffering that you may be having, and allow yourself to see it through the lens of self-compassion. This is really important in overcoming trauma, overcoming anxieties. Meet yourself with grace, meet yourself with kindness, and allow yourself to be fully in the present moment. Instead of this analyzing, judgmental mind, change the reframe and instead be kind and gentle, compassionate. This is an important part of trauma-informed yoga because it does allow you to move forward with empowerment. It offers resiliency, and it's a really great way to feel, take up space, to feel empowered in who you are and what you have to offer on a day-to-day basis. Hopefully this brief video gave you some tips about why self-compassion is so important, not just in trauma-informed yoga, but in everyday life. It's important to meet yourself just as you are without judgment, and allow yourself to operate from a space of observation rather than judgment. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day.